Hey guys, it's me, your boy Lemon Desmond, and today I've got a pretty cool tutorial for you on how to spin mobs, entities, and armor stands around. So with this you can make some really cool stuff, like this prison of rotating netherite swords around this evoker who's just standing still within them. Or some more simple stuff like spinning mannequins, great for like storefronts and stuff like that in your maps. And more simple stuff, just like spinning the player, spinning creepers. So this is all using /TP, but keeping entities in a place, but only just spinning their head around. So this is done by, instead of having normal 3 tildes in your TP command, adding 5. And then, so yeah, what it is, so the first tilde is X, is on like the X coordinate, the second is on the Y, the third is on the Z coordinate, and the fourth is your X rotation, and the fifth is your Y rotation. So I think you can only manipulate the player's Y rotation. No other entities can have their Y rotation manipulated, I don't think. Maybe villagers to get them to look up or down, but with I think X is just really cool. It can spin people around. So this one, when I walk over this command block, it should spin me as I go over it. So yeah, if I just stand right on top of it, I need to turn it on. Yeah, it just spins me around automatically. I'm not touching the controller in this clip or anything like that. And if I have it on and try to walk over it, it'll curve me as I walk, almost at a 90-degree angle. Yeah, which reminds me of like train tracks and stuff. I thought that was really cool. I hope you guys like it too. And yeah, so this is all just using coordinates manipulating where the player and other entities are facing. Super simple to do, but I think it adds really cool effects. If you rotate too many things, they can get a little bit laggy though. So here's a armor stand, and when we turn on this command block, it should spin him round. Oh, by the way, if you add a negative before that number 4, then it'll spin him anti-clockwise. And increasing that number increases the speed of the spin. Like, if you want to go really slow, you can go into decimals. Yeah, it does accept decimals. If we put him in a dabbing position and turn on this flame particle command block, and throw an invisibility potion over this armor stand, it's better to use a slash effect command, but invisibility splash works fine for this. Swap the sword for it. And yeah, you get this really cool spinning sword with flame particles on the end. I thought that was really cool. I thought it could be like a magical decoration. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'd love to hear in the comments. Yeah, as you can see, if we turn it up to 8, the sword goes faster. And yeah, it's like it's drawing a circle. It reminds me of those like spirograph things. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I don't know. Maybe it's a British thing. I don't know. But yeah, and we can shut off those particles. And yeah, let's have a look at spinning around other entities like creepers and maybe villagers. So this one freezes creepers in place, and this one spins them around. So if I take a creeper mob egg and just put him down, you can see he starts to spin, but it's in this weird juddery fashion where his head goes first, he pauses, his body catches up, and so yeah, it's not particularly reliable. The teleport command keeps entities in place even when you attack them, but they can still be killed. So yeah, it's a bit weird with creepers and other mobs. It works best with armor stands and players. If I set this so it's for villagers, then it should work maybe a little better. I'm not too sure. Let me find a villager spawn egg. Yeah, it's just next to wandering traders. And yeah, you can see a similar pattern with the evoker started to attack him. Yeah, so it sort of spins his head first, and then the rest of his body comes after it. Yeah. So I thought that looked alright. It could be good for making the stuff look towards the player, though that might be a bit easier using facing commands. So, as you can see, this evoker is just being affected with slowness. The way this works is there's a bunch of armor stands, invisible armor stands sitting just one block beneath him, sort of like trapped inside that block with their heads sort of like around his like knees, and then they sort of got their arms outstretched, each of them holding a sword, but they're all at the eight different rotation points, holding netherite swords, and they're invisible. So because of the way they spin, it gives the effect of swords rotating around him. It reminds me of the sword dance ability from Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. Comment below if you remember sword dance from Omega Ruby. But yeah. So, as you can see, we can sort of stack armor stands like this to create that 8-point rotation effect. And if I give them all a sword, you can sort of get an idea of how it was created. So I used a different pose for this. So this is just with the default pose. If you were trying to make this, you'd probably do it a couple more times. And then if I splash these guys, then they would have sort of had their swords just out like that, completely invisible stands. So yeah, super simple to program, but I think it looks really, really cool on maps. Yeah, we can just activate this again. You might be able to tell this lags my game slightly, so be careful with this stuff. It can, lag your game. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'd love to see your video ideas in the comments. Yeah. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed.